Hello everyone, and welcome to another game of World of Warships. Today's replay is from Corner Rider, and he is in the Scharnhorst, the tier 7 German premium battleship. He is on the map Neighbors in a 3-point domination game. It's a tier 7 battle, so rather nice matchmaking, quite a few tier 5s around. There is a carrier, and the enemy team has a destroyer advantage. Now the friendly destroyer is trying to contest the center, but there is a Mutsuki there already capping, and well, there are some friendly ships here who would provide fire support. The carrier is, well, he's currently playing with the enemy's planes, but it's possible that, yeah, well, I think he's possibly striking the enemy ranger. Now it would be nice if he'd try to spot the enemy destroyer and help out like that, but you know, we shall see. Now Corner Rider here is going for Point Charlie, and considering that the enemy destroyers went A and B, and there is a lone Colorado here, I think the friendlies will capture here without any trouble. And yes, the friendly carrier is indeed striking the range. I mean, if it works, then it's a good move. If it doesn't, then it would have been a lot better to just try to spot the destroyer or something like that. Well, looks like the ranger will live to fight another day, and meanwhile Corner Rider opened up with first blood, got 3 citadels, and just showed another cruiser why sailing broadside on is a very bad idea indeed. Now this Colorado hasn't realized yet that he's all alone on this side, it seems like, and he's probably pretty doomed. Now it doesn't look like the friendlies are going to get this center. The enemy team is actually moving to be a lot faster than the friendlies are. Actually, the friendlies aren't even considering the center just yet. It looks like they are still just sailing where they were sailing to begin with, and that's a point that they already control right now. If those ships would all turn towards the center, there might have been a chance. Fujin is wisely retreating, because he sees the writing on the wall. There is no way he can contest that center. Now this Colorado is going down, but he is, well, he is sailing backwards with 6-kilometer torpedoes in the Scharnhorst. There is no way he can catch that battleship. Now he really doesn't want to hunt down the Colorado. I mean, it would be some easy damage, I suppose. But taking the center will be more important, and there are so many ships that the Colorado is going down regardless. Also, the way Corner Rider is moving, he might just soon be in a position to get some nice broadside shots and create a nice crossfire against the enemy battleship. Now at least those ships aren't sailing into the corner, as is often the case, so it looks like some people here have realized that they want to go towards the center next, and well, center is where all the action is soon going to be. The Fujin here is still staying around, providing some vital scouting here and probably hoping for some reinforcements to arrive so that he can get back into this cap. And here we have the Colorado in full broadside, well, almost full broadside. And Corner Rider can now just get some nice crossfire going. But yeah, this battleship is pretty much done for. There might be a Gneisenau coming this way, but I think the Gneisenau will turn away again. There is a large force here pushing, and well, the friendlies should probably be prepared to meet this force and try to wrest control from the center from them. Now Corner Rider seems to be the tip of the spear. There are those, I think those 3 battleships are following him, so if he's going there, let's hope that those ships follow the same path and that they can meet the enemy push together. Now the cruisers are still content in sailing I don't know where. Would be nice if they'd also just realized where the enemy is coming from and well, went this way. But anyway, Overall, it's looking good. The enemy carrier is down. The friendlies are 3 ships ahead. And, well, they don't have the majority of the capture zones, but there is still a lot of time left. So more than enough time for the friendlies to turn this around. There is a broadside cruiser. He didn't have much hit points left, but he got citadeled anyway. Now, I guess the most... the deciding battle will probably be around here where this fleet is pushing in. Owner Rider is here, he is prepared, and his, well, teammates haven't realized yet where the enemy forces are, but maybe they will soon. Our corner rider is positioning himself here close towards that island. That island will provide some nice cover, protect his flank, while he is head-on engaging those ships sailing in here. And, well, he is on fire. It looks like not even this fire can burn away that snow. Must be really cold on that Scharnhorst. Now broadside, Gneisenau might launch torpedoes, but he only has 6-kilometer range, so Corner Rider is already backing up a little bit to make sure that there are no torpedo surprises. It also protects him from potential YOLO destroyers coming around here. And look at that, so much broadsides to shoot at. Now I'm hoping that the battleships behind also have some nice shots here. There are still a lot of battleships around. The friendly cruisers, they decide to circle down Gneisenau, I suppose. Oh, let's hope that they will succeed in that endeavor. And look at that. Is it another broadside cruiser? It might just be. Yeah, that worked. Now there is a Duke coming awfully close, and, well, Scharnhorst has torpedoes, so guess what? Let's give the Duke the good news. But, surprise, there is a Xianwei around the corner who has been waiting exactly for that moment to launch his torpedoes, and yet it looks like he failed. Owner Rider is able to dodge those quite nicely. Meanwhile, the Duke goes down to a hail of torpedoes, and that Xianwei is in trouble. Also, meanwhile, it looks like the enemy team spontaneously combusted. The cruisers here hunted down the battleship, and all of those broadside ships in the north got obliterated. Well, there is still a Normandy left, I suppose. Now, Corner Rider is showing somewhat broadside towards the Normandy, but he wants to hunt down that destroyer. The destroyer's torpedoes are on reload, so that creates the perfect opportunity to just sink him. Well, he takes a big hit, unsurprising, but at this point it doesn't really matter if he goes down. He is hunting the Xianwei, and looks like he found him. The Kraken's unleashed, and, well, this battle is basically won. All that's left is to maybe farm a little bit more damage before all is over, and, well, capture the center point for even more experience, I suppose. Now he can use this smoke to drop off the radar to get into concealment and wait for a heal to get ready. Now, of course, if this was a closer battle, the best course of action would be to silence your guns here, wait for your heal to get ready, and heal up. Considering that this battle is already won, he could just take the shots or some additional damage, but it looks like the decision... Well, there is no decision anymore. The friendly team already cleaned up, so only a Königsberg left. Let's see how that goes. Well, further consideration why he didn't take the shots might have been he wants the cap experience, and cap experience might just have been worth more than hitting the Normandy and giving the Normandy a chance to fire back. Now the last enemy ship is spotted, and yeah, considering that there is a whole friendly fleet firing at him, that Königsberg won't last for very long. Only remains to be seen who manages to get the final shots in. and Königsberg is surviving a lot longer than I'd have expected. And there is the win. Now let's take a look at the results. Kona Rider managed to get 1931 base experience. He basically led the charge, he was in the front, and the enemy team just evaporated. He earned himself the Devastating Strike, Fireproof, Dreadnought, Kraken, and First Blood. So yeah, I thought this was a nice battle. He just basically was at the front, charged in, did what the Scharnhorst did best, and they crushed the enemy team. So I hope you enjoyed watching it, and I'll see you guys next time.